Hello friends, today I will discuss about the topic of concept of health, definition, dimension, Maslow hierarchy of need, health illness continuum and factors influencing health. These are coming under the Nursing Foundation part 1. So first is the health. What we understand by health. According to WHO, health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Means, if I think that I am healthy, I don't have any disease, uh, so, mm, so I am healthy. Means, if I am not sick, I have no disease, then I am healthy. But according to WHO, they are telling one is healthy when he or she is completely physically, mentally, and socially healthy. So, let me explain that physically healthy. What do we mean by physically healthy? Means my body is perfectly functioning. Mentally healthy means my body and mind, there will be some balance in my body function and my mind. Next is the socially well-being. Socially well-being means I am socially healthy and I have harmonious relationship with others. So, according to WHO, I can tell that who is physically, mentally, and socially well being, only he or she is healthy, not only the absence of disease or infirmity. Next is the concept of health. We know that there is four concept of health. First is the biomedical concept, second is the ecological concept, third is the psychosocial concept, and fourth is the holistic concept. So what are those concepts are telling? Biomedical concept, it is mainly based on the germ theory. Means according to germ theory, one germ means microorganism enters in one human body and then only disease can occur. In that time, they believe in that germ theory that when microorganism enters in human body, only that time disease can be occurred. This is the biomedical concept of health. Next is the ecological concept of health. Ecological concept in health means we know there is agent, host and factors. So when human and her surrounding environment balance is not there, means there will not the balance in man and his environment, in that time man can be diseased or man can be sick. Next is the psychosocial concept. In the psychosocial concept, mm, not only the external environment affect the human health, but the internal environment, mainly the genetic factors, also affect one's health condition. This is the psychosocial concept of health. And in holistic concept, the above discussed all means biomedical, ecological, psychosocial, all the concepts are combined in the holistic concept of health. Next, I will discuss the dimension of health. There is mainly three dimension of health. First of all is physical dimension, second is mental dimension, and third is social dimension. There are also other three dimensions But main is only three, that is physical, mental and social dimension. There are also other three dimension. These are spiritual dimension, emotional dimension and vocational dimension also. In the physical dimension means perfect functioning of the body. The mental dimension means there should be a balance between the body and mind. And social dimension means socially healthy or man in a harmonious relationship. Spiritual dimension means the person should have a purpose of life. Emotional dimension means he is emotionally healthy, and vocational dimension means he or she will be occupationally well, or there will be job satisfaction, some confidence. So these are the dimension of health. So first I discussed about the concept of health, definition of health and dimension of health. Next I will discuss about the Maslow hierarchy of need. We also can tell it as a need theory, and it is a psychological theory which was proposed by Abraham Maslow. There are mainly five need step, means five strand of need. First of all is physiological need. For example, in the physiological need there is need of air for respiration, need of water, need of food, need of shelter, need of sleep, and need of clothing. These are all the physiological needs. These are the basic need. Next, second need is safety need of human. Personal security need, employment need, health need, and property need. So first is coming the physiological needs. Secondly coming the safety need. Thirdly, love and belonging needs, means need of affection. For example, friendship, family, etc. Fourthly is coming self esteem, like respect, recognition, and strength. And lastly, in the fifth point, there is self actualization, means morality, creativity, problem solving need, lack of prejudice, acceptance of fact is self actualization. So, in the Maslow hierarchy of need, there is mainly five steps. First of all is physiological need, second is safety need, third is love and belonging need, fourth is self esteem need, and fifth is self actualization need. Next, I will tell about the health and illness continuum. Health and illness continuum is a model where in the if I imagine a uh, plane or a line, in the extreme right point there is high level wellness, and extreme left point there is death. Middle is the neutral point. From the neutral point towards high level wellness there is 3 points. First is awareness, second is education, and third is growth. Means by awareness, education, and growth, we can achieve the high level wellness. And similarly, in the left point, in the left side, from the neutral point towards death, there is also 3 points. First is sign, next is symptom, third is disability, and the extreme point is death. So this model describes health and illness along a continuum, with high level wellness in one extreme end and high level illness in the other extreme end of the continuum. Next is factors influencing health. Many of the factors can influence our health or individual's health. These are nothing but the determinants of health. It has vital effect on individual health, and these are: first is physical factor, second chemical factor, third is social factor, and fourth is individual's characteristics and behavior. So first is physical factor. How the physical factor affect individual health. For example, weather, climate, housing condition, exposure to physical hazards, these can affect individual health, and these are the influencing factor. Number 2 is chemical factor. Under chemical factor, there are different types of gases like carbon monoxide, methane, ozone, tobacco, smoking. These chemical factors can affect our health. Thirdly is social factor. Under social factor, most of the things affect individual health like social support, norms, exposure to crime, violence. Sometimes it can be domestic violence. Then socio-economic condition. Socio-economic condition also affect our health, like our lifestyle. Our lifestyle affect our health. Income. Income also affect our health. Means according to income, there will be the literacy pattern and also the lifestyle, the diet habit, the food habit, etc. Next influencing factor is the health services. Health services, under health services, we can tell the access of the health. Under health services, the access and use of health services means the cost of health service and the availability of the health service to the individual. Next is the individual behavior. Individual behavior also affect health, means the dietary pattern of the individual, the physical activity, the person having any addiction or not, and lastly the hygienic practices. So today we have discussed the concept of health, definition, dimension, Maslow hierarchy need, health illness continuum, and factors influencing health. And those factors are physical factor, chemical factor, social factor, health services, and individual behavior. Thank you.